Welcome back, boys and girls. And today is my final review of my hunting calibers. And today's topic is if I had to pick one caliber and one rifle for all the hunt in North America, which one it be? Now, more than 10 years ago, I was struggling between 7mm Remington Magnum and 300 Winchester mag. And after doing much research, I went with 7 mag. And I'll tell you reasons why. And if I had to pick one rifle, actually I was so impressed with 7 mag. Over the years, I bought 3 rifles. And if I had to pick one rifle, which will it be? And I'll tell you that at the end, and I'll tell you why. Okay, let's talk about why. And I got my cheat sheet here. Well, first of all, if you're gonna hunt different kind of animals with one caliber, you need a wide variety of bullet weight. And with 7 mag, I could pick from 110 grain all the way to 180 grain. Now, as for the 110 grain, this thing comes out of barrel at 3,500 feet per second. So it's very flat shooting and very accurate. Now, you could shoot prairie dog in the open field to turkey, coyotes. I've shot 2 coyotes with it. And you could shoot, I shot plenty of deers with 110 grain, had no problem. Now, if you're gonna hunt something big like elk, moose, or even grizzly, you could go beyond 160 grain and you shouldn't have any problem. Matter of fact, the mature elk that I shot last year, which weighed about 750 pounds, I used 169 grain burger bullet and did a great job, even though I had to track a little. They're a tough animal. And secondly, is a recoil. Older I'm getting, I am more shy to recoil. Now, if I have a big recoil on my shoulder, I tend to clinch before I pull the trigger, and that could make a big difference after 300-400 yards, for sure. So as for the 7 mag, felt recoil is about 19 to 25 pounds. And as for the 300 mag, you're looking at between 28 to 34 pounds. So there's a big difference. And for the third reason is that 7 mag is more forgiving because it has less wind drift and it's more flat shooting. Now, except for a very few times when I'm hunting, I don't have that long period of opportunity where I get myself ready, measure the distance, check the wind, and breathe and get ready and pull the trigger. That never happened to me. So usually I measure the distance, get ready, and when the opportunity presents itself, I pull the trigger. So just like last year when we were hunting that elk, I shot it at between 550 to 580 yards away. And we were chaotic mode, and they were about to bust out within seconds, and we all got ready, and thank God I made a great shot. But again, as for the flat shooting, 7 mag, between 7 mag and 300 mag, at 500 yards, there could be 10-inch difference of drop. That's quite a lot. And then at 600 yards, there could be about 20-inch drop difference between 7 mag and 300 mag. So if I misjudge the distance, 7 mag is definitely more forgiving. And as for the energy, up to 400 yards, 300 Win mag does have more energy hitting the target. Now, after beyond 500 yards, 7 mag is equal to 300 mag. And after 600 yards or even longer, 7 mag tends to have higher energy going down the range. So that definitely helps as well. So those are the reasons why I went with 7 mag. I know this is an unfair comparison since I don't own any 300 Winchester Magnum, but this is my personal opinion and this is my personal choice. And I don't want to offend any 300 Winchester Magnum lovers out there, so take it with a grain of salt. Here are my babies, and just to let you know, you could see a detailed review on them on my channel. But down here we have Christensen Mesa. This rifle alone weighs 7.25 pounds, and I measured them myself. And this comes with a muzzle brake. And then we have Vanguard, Weatherby Vanguard S2. According to them, it's supposed to weigh 7.25 pounds, but it actually weighed a little bit more than a 7.25. I think it was more like maybe 7.35, somewhere there, but still very light rifle. And it does not have muzzle brake at the end. And then I have Savage Long Range 111. And according to them, this rifle supposed to weigh 8.65 pounds, but it was almost 9 pounds, very close to 9 pounds. But this does come with a muzzle brake at the end. Now, thanks to pandemic, the range is still closed, so I'm gonna show you how they shoot with the previous clips. Here's the ammunition. That is 110 grain Barnes tape, and there's 150 grain Barnes tape, which I reloaded myself. They do look the same, so I have to make sure I don't get them confused. Now, I measured this probably about 3 months ago when I first reloaded 7 mag, and with 110 grain, I was getting above 3,300 feet per second, which is quite fast, but not quite as what they say. They say it was 3,500 feet per second. But what I was really impressed was with my reload. I was getting above 3,200 feet per second with 150 grains. So in the future, that's gonna be my go-to ammunition for a 7 mag. Let's see how much Christensen weighs with the scope on. Just to let you know, this actually has the heaviest scope on and actually most expensive scope that I have. And with the scope on, we're looking at 9 pounds and 5 ounces. Savage with a scope on, this actually has the lightest scope on, and we are looking at 10 pounds and 3 ounces. Oh yeah, that's probably about half-inch group. So that's with a Christensen 3-shot group. So that's really tight. I think you shoot better as I shoot more. But this is Savage 3-shot group in core barrel was held less than a half-inch. So that's, for me, that's really good. And with a Savage, I got 3/4 of an inch. My first 2-shot, again, actually it was a little bit less than an inch. So I was really pumped. And then that's my 3rd shot again. So again, it came in at 2.25. So both 3-shot group with the Christensen was 2.25. My first 2-shot was pretty decent. It's about 1.5 inches. But on my 3rd shot, that's probably me again. That was that's 3.5, a little bit 3.5, a little over 3.5-inch group. Next is Weatherby with a scope on. I actually just put this scope on. I'm waiting for the range to open so I could go and sight it in. But with the scope on, we're looking at 8 pounds and 15 ounces. It's almost 9 pounds.
Good.
It's a bullseye. And this is 2nd shot group, and that's probably about 1/2 inch. My second 3-shot group went bam, bam, bam. If you ask me what's my favorite rifle in 7 mag, yep, you guessed it. It's a Christensen Mesa. I mean, let's face it, this is beautiful rifle. And honestly, all those 3 rifles can be anybody's favorite rifle because they used to be my favorite before I got this one. They all have a great stock. They're all very accurate. They all have a great trigger. But honestly, this is a little bit lighter than Weatherby. And just by a small difference, it's got the best trigger. And it's got the muzzle brake on. And it's beautiful. And after shooting the elk at almost 600 yards, I fell in love with it. And lastly, like always, thank God for what you have, enjoy your life with what you got, but mostly trust your wife enough to give you a haircut. See you.